All right, traffic all over the low country is tied up right now, quite frankly, because of an incident here on the 526 Don Holt Bridge. Some netting, some wiring has fallen down across all lanes of traffic on the bridge, east and westbound, and there are cars underneath it, and rescue crews are trying to find a way to get this netting off of there and figure out what's going on with these cars and if there are any injuries up under there and get traffic moving again. Our Kobe Satterfield is live right now on the way to get a better vantage point. Kobe, what can you tell us?
Raphael, as Jordan has been saying, the traffic is a nightmare. I'm going to actually flip it around. Now, we did not take 526. Right now we're on Ashley River Road because the line of cars to get on I-526 was potentially the longest that I have seen. And as Jordan's been saying in our first alert traffic, that the traffic is essentially stopped as you get to the Don Holt Bridge. So no one's coming or going. So we're really already seeing kind of the snowball effects of that. But again, I can try and see exactly what's happening on top of the Don Holt Bridge. Raphael, I know we've been looking at the pictures that people have been tweeting at us and pictures that we've been able to get from the cameras of that netting and wiring falling down on top of the bridge. I'm going to try and get to a point in North Charleston where I can actually see up there so we can get a better idea of what's happening as emergency responders work to try and get to those cars. So I'll be checking in with you guys, letting you know what the traffic is like to get there, and I'll show you what I'm seeing as soon as I get to Riverfront Park.
Bill, I just got off the phone with James Law, who is with the State Transportation Department, and he tells me that it is a tarp. It's like a netting. It's been up there for 2 to 3 weeks. It's there because they're painting the Don Holt Bridge, and the netting is to catch paint cans in the event they are falling. He said there are cars trapped underneath the netting. He doesn't know the number, but he says there are several, but importantly, he said the contractor is on the way to remove the tarp, but the contractors are trapped in all this traffic.
Yeah, how do you get the contractors there?
So they're trying to get through the area in order to get the netting off. So that's the latest from the State Highway Department.
And you can feel the vibration here on the Don Holt Bridge because cars are finally moving by, and when everyone comes by like a semi or this SUV, you can feel it coming through. It's a feeling that we haven't felt up here in a number of hours after the tarp down that way came crashing down yesterday. You can see that crews are sweeping. They are still pulling this tarp and the debris off of the Don Holt Bridge, the eastbound lanes headed from North Charleston to Mount Pleasant. These cars coming toward us right now are headed from Mount Pleasant into the North Charleston, West Ashley area. Let me tell you a little bit more about the tarp. This was all for a job to update the Don Holt Bridge. The tarp is extremely heavy. Then there is this netting, they're calling it, that is a wire, but that is extremely heavy. And then there are cables to keep this all together. So all that came down yesterday and just got tangled, and when it got tangled, it brought down lines with it too. So this whole job hasn't been easy. It's been literally an untangling process here, and these guys are finally finishing up the untangling, but there's still some more to get done in this area, especially on the eastbound lane. So before they open up these things, we don't know when that is, by the way. They're still telling us mid-morning. Before they open it up, they're going to make sure that the road is clear, and so that nothing else happens that will mess up the morning commute. But hey, this is such a good sight. The westbound lanes looking really nice this morning. So if you plan to leave and you take this, you're not going to have much traffic. It's right in this area. Reporting live on the Don Holt Bridge, I'm Aaron Maben, Live 5 News.